Hello, welcome. Milton Valley Railroad building. Yes. Let's see if I change that. Is that a bit better? One moment. I noticed that looked a little grayish. The face cam. Just wait. There we go. I think that looks a bit better. Not as washed out. So yes, let's get started. This is the route so far. We'll zoom in here, and this is where we last were building stuff. Placed all of this stuff, and now we're going to place some more stuff. So I think I'm going to leave this as it is for now, and probably come back later and add a little bit more detail and some areas. I'm going to have to look at some reference material probably to see what these transfer yards actually look like. So next I've got this to work on, which is the timber loader, where actually I do need to figure out how the timber is going to get over here, because originally I wanted it to be, I thought it would be open here and I could just continue this way. But since that's no longer the case, I think the best way would probably be if I just had a crossing right here, and that would come in there. It wouldn't even need to be a one that has road traffic on it. Also, hello Kango Fango. Wouldn't even need to be one that has road traffic on it. I can just use the same road that I used over here, probably even the same height that I used it at. I'll of course add some crossbucks and things like that. So let's see, if I just do this like that, make sure that's straightened. That's a bit too low. Okay, let's leave it like this for now, and then let's make this go around the corner, then continue straight. And I'll just lower these bits down. That might be a bit better. Probably like that. Ish. No, not fish. Hello, crossboxing? Hahaha, no. There will be no crossboxing here. Okay, so like that, and that means we still get that nice little grade of it going down. So like this. Good, good. And actually, what would this look like with just the, what are they called, guard? No, I think check rails, or those are bridge guards. I think they're called check rails. That's a trackside object, interesting. These are, those are for diamond, but maybe they would work. A bit too narrow. Crossing check rails, these ones, yes, these are the ones I wanted. Have to use the long ones. So just sort of like that. Are those lined up? I think so. No one will be boxing crocs, yes. So here we are. Got the check rails going through here. I think that'll work. Let's put the crossbucks on now. Crossbuck. Yet let's use the 2-track one. Then should I have this here or there? I think here. Here's probably fine. A little bit closer. Also, I will turn this a bit so that's actually facing the road, because if you're coming along like this at night, for example, that your headlights are catching it more head on, so to say. Exiting 20 tracks. 20 tracks? 20? Are you sure about that? Okay, so... I want sort of more of a muddy texture here. Let's have a look at the sawmill down here. Looks a little too dry. Maybe I can use this as a base texture and then use others to fix it a bit. Also, let's use this at half scale instead of minimal scale. Sort of up to there, and then we can have a little grassy area in between, then we can have the other area here. I mean, looks okay, but that might work quite well. A little bit of this is more mixed in. Maybe reminiscent of sort of tire tracks or something like that. We're quite lucky that we don't have any little blue engines on here, otherwise this crane will probably just pick them right up. And then threaten to drop them several times. Okay, so that's painted out. Do I want any of this over there? I don't think so. I like this being a bit more separate. Orchestra guide. And between the pianos, there's a little brassy area over there. Ha ha ha. Okay, so... Still trying to think of whether these cranes work or not. I think they do. Why do I have this texture? Oh, it's that texture. I thought it was a rocky texture, but yeah, it's I see. I see how it is. Okay, let's look for... It was a brick building that I wanted. It was in a series of them. I think it was the brick office ones. Some of them. Yes, this one looks... These were the ones I wanted. This one looks a bit like a factory, so maybe this one might fit over here, perhaps somewhere. We've got building blocks for them. But yeah, that scene, honestly, it's ridiculously unrealistic. Adds nothing to the movie aside from like 10 minutes of filler runtime. For a second there, I was thinking you meant this scene, that this adds nothing to the route. It's totally unrealistic, but no, you were only referring to this thing with the crane. That's fine. Yeah, the song. Hold on, let me listen to the song. One moment. I will endeavor not to speak too loudly while I'm this close to the microphone, as not to completely blow out any speakers of yours. You're welcome. Okay, so let's have a listen. Hmm. One moment. I'll. Okay. Oh, that's over 3 minutes. That's okay. Hmm. So with that song, I've only listened to about half of it now because I don't want to keep you waiting for that long. I think parts of it work. I like how it sounds more like a musical, where I know with a lot of the other songs there, it can feel like it's just things being sung by characters that isn't really anything that's being told. But in that song, it is something is being told. It is a conversation that's progressing, which I like. It sounds like a musical. I like the bits where the trucks are chiming in, because that fits so well. But then other parts where the chorus where he's saying who's Thomas, that doesn't. I don't really like that much, because the whole thing is him saying that he is Thomas, and then goes, oh, who is it? Who is that? Who's that? Oh, you're it. Oh yeah, who's that? Who is that? Oh, you're that. That doesn't. I don't like that much. With a few changes, I think it works in general, but I've only listened to half of it. Yep. I'd never say that about the scene. If you want to listen to it, you don't have to listen to the whole thing. Were you getting worried there? I mean, yes, I should listen to it myself as well again. Okay, well, let's listen to it together. No, don't worry, I won't. No, come back, please. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a thing that goes here. Now, I guess I could use another one of these buildings. I don't know. It looks like it's got night textures, which is good. But I'm not really sure that this would work here that well. Maybe this would work better over here. But I don't really know why you would need such a big building for this bit. But maybe I don't have to. Maybe it's enough if it just looks good here. I like it. I see. Administration. Yes, exactly what I want. Not really, but you know that. That looks like it's a real thing, considering there are reflections on this, with a winter tree there. Hello. Yes, hello. Hello, VGR. Welcome. I like your locomotive. It looks good. Maybe in the big city. Ha ha ha. Okay, so let's just have a look for timber. Not timer. Timber, please. Brick and timber barn. Not quite. Oh, this might fit good up here when we build this area. The removal of the tender really optimized it quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, it looks, I agree, it looks better without the tender. Tank engines that big are quite rare, I find. Maybe I should... Maybe... What's a timber factory? Oh, it's a timber factory. Maybe I should have a look at the sawmill to see what kind of assets I actually used there. Why do they always call these timber when it's actually lumber? Oh yeah, that's... What is that? Oh, I see, it's in the ground. Look, if you want to see the whole thing, that's what it actually looks like. Okay. Let's look for lumber then, in that case. From 7 FPS back up to 50-60 FPS. Ah! Oh, you mean optimization as in... I see. What made it so laggy about the tender? What do you know? Is it just physics? Oh, that's lovely, nice. As I said on Discord, I will make an American version of it. Nice. What's a timber factory? Oh, it's a timber factory. I know. That was deliberate. Probably the joint. Yeah, probably. Oh, I remember. Didn't you show some... A while ago, didn't you show some screenshots of Minecraft with a rail yard or something that you had there? Oh, do you remember this asset? It's from the winter Swiss route. The Alps route. Do you remember that? This looks like it. This has so much character built into it. I really like that. Not doesn't fit here, but yes. Oh, winter in the Alps. Ah, hell, that's nostalgia. Yep, right there. Black Forest. Oh, that as well then. Okay. Yeah, with that route. Well, I've recently discovered the Railcraft mod, and the more I learn about it, the more I like it. Have you experimented with that at all? Where would this go? Because this little shed... Maybe it would actually look better if we just had this little shed here instead of the... Although that looks... Oh... Maybe that does look better. No, I think I prefer this. It looks like a bit of a bigger industry like this. Yes, Railcraft. It's designed to be used with, I think, industrial craft, but also works well with immersive engineering or things like that. Well, yes, combine it with Traincraft, and you can make a fully automated system. Yes, I've not looked into Traincraft, but with Railcraft itself, with the orders you can have, with the routing and the, I think I'll use this over here, with the routing and the. How will this get? I think we'll probably have some sort of a crossing here. Yeah, but with the with the signals and the relay, the signal boxes and the orders and the switches and all the different tracks, I think you can already make a fully automated system with only Railcraft. Although I've not played around with it that much yet. Nope, that's wrong button. Well, it was the right button, it was just the wrong thing. I suppose that looks okay. Traincraft is in 1.12 beta. Oh, Oh, you can find that in their Discord. I see. Ah, I'm assuming that includes more locomotives. I don't know. Well, no. Oh, no, not oh, no. Okay, so we found a good spot for that little shed. We'll probably have a fence coming along this way or something. But they said they will add more once they release it. Ah, so does it fit with the aesthetic of Railcraft? Or does it have its own style? Oh, well, I'm just in the wrong thing. That explains it. Yes, well, which one? Would be nice if they add a tender steam engine or something. Well, you can do that. You can just add a cargo thing behind it that has coal or something in it. I don't know if you can actually load it into the locomotive from there, but you can take it out and manually load it in. That's a nice house. Let's put this house over there. It's not the same one, I know, there's a yellow one. Just, I know that some of these might not exactly be American, I don't know. Might not look exactly like it, but they could work. Ah, now that looks interesting. I think I'll have something like that over here. Not sure if I'll use the second big crane, it might be a bit too big. But yeah, well, but like also colorable. It also has its own custom rails, but it runs on vanilla Railcraft rails too. Nice. Hello, Mr. Snipes. That was a nice woodshed. What is that asset called? Ah, okay. The asset is called DH. Oh, you can't see that. It's called DHR dash. Hold on, I'll type it in. One moment. There we go. I'll give you the KUID as well. Well, actually, that should work fine. It works perfectly for something I was working on. Great! It would seem that you have arrived at a fortuitous moment. That's a bit too big and too modern. Although the sign... There is no wood like Chilcote wood. And what's the back like? Ah, the same. Well, actually, why not? We can have the sign here, like that. And then, although this is the factory where it turns it into... Actually, that would work better on the other side, over here, where the road is, of course. So we can have this kind of like that. Or probably more like this so you can read it from both sides. So as you're coming down, well, if you're coming... Actually, something like that should probably be fine. Or like this. Well, let's do it like that. Hey, indeed. Woodwork butter? Not woodwork butter. Woodwork butter. The two signs maybe? Maybe, but I don't know if that's a bit too much. No, two signs looks unrealistic. That's too much. Oh, like that. No, that looks too much like a billboard. It's supposed to just be where you enter through here. I like it with one more better. These are... Well, it says it's lumber, but not really what I'm looking for. I'll look for logs as well afterwards. Huh, I remember this old lumber loader. Lumber loader 2. Huh. It's been a long, long time since I've used this asset. Aww. Yeah. Okay. That's all actual lumber, which is unsurprising. Ooh, that actually doesn't look that bad. It's not quite planks yet, but it's already been like, it's like the cores of them or something like that. Maybe there can be something like that laying around here someplace, or maybe, yeah, I don't ever like that. Here, I'll move that over out of the way. Oop, not that one. Let's rotate this one. Just in case we needed that. Maybe that as well, who knows? Ah, there we go. Not sure if I remember that one, actually. Huh. On which route was it, maybe? I don't know if it was on a route, but I remember using it when I first started with Trainz. Okay, I've almost looked through the lumber list, and then I'll go search for logs and see if I can maybe find something better there. That's nice. Does that have any... No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually work as a thing, but I could use that as a loader if I put a multiple industry thing underneath. What does the wood chips loader look like over here? Oh, it's just part of... Alright. Well, I suppose that'll work better. Not back here. Over here. So no, I don't need this right away. Industries. Okay. Let's look for a log. Ah, there's a significant amount of stuff here. So let's get started. Ah, now that is that's much more what I was looking for. I don't know what the difference is. What's the KYD? Oh, it's just a same asset, different user. This one's got a 1 in it. Sure, let's use this one then. Although, do I still have the log cars over here? Just to know, just so I can know which which thing I want to use, which product, or is it already in? It's probably already in there. Okay, so wait, this one, all right, it's actually here. Logs stack 4.2 meters long. Okay. Log stack 4.2 meters long. Let's take a... Hold on, I might have it in the pick list. Trainz. It might be this one? No, that's for the piggyback, I think. That's not the right one either. Well, the same one. I think it's this one. That's a bit too much. Yeah, no. Maybe skeleton car? Oh, I remember looking through all these. think it's a bit too short. Yeah. Oh, which one was the one that I was using? Tomb. Ah, it might have been this one. Let's try the one for 2. Sounds Train Master Horn. Oh, wait a minute. Train Master. Is that the model railway thing, or... Oh, no, that's the controller, right? The actual controls thing, yes? Ah, this is the one I think I wanted. I thought so too, Shredis. The Fairbanks Morse Train Master. Ah. Okay, so I think that this is the one I wanted to use. Although it does look a little bit empty. If they were a little bit longer, that would be good. But anyway, I'll move these over here. Let's do the junctions first, because that's just going to make things easier. Okay, well that's the main. Okay, I'm gonna do the junctions now. Sure. So I want a mainline one here, which that's good. It's good as well. Here I need the other one. That one. Here I need the 1 again. I think that's... Is that a good place for it? Think about that. Never heard of it. I haven't either. That's right. That needs to be switched. Then over here, I'll use the mainline ones here still. And this needs to be rotated and switched that way. Actually, no, that should be switched that way. Have one there, which I'll need the first one. Here I'll need this to be done this way, and that's just going to go up. I've seen the term before. Yeah, I thought I saw it referring to a controlling, like a controller, like where you actually got the throttle and stuff physically there to interface with games and things like that. But I might have misremembered. Okay, I need 2 here. Number 2 there, I mean. And then those, are those all switched correctly? I think yes. Good. So now let's move these back over onto here. Just so I can see what, if this looks, yeah, that looks like the same kind of logs. That's good. Now let's search for log again. Go back into this menu, and it's still got the logs here, good. Oh, we didn't exactly go a long way. Huh. I see. Thought I still can't, though I still can't decide what paint to give the PRR model electrolyzer class. Oh, rail driver, that's what I thought of, yes. UP yellow. The PRR? No. Well, most of the American steam locomotives didn't have that much paint going on, So, because it was, if you think about it, most of the locomotives were just grey. Yes, some of the streamliners were painted, but the non-streamliners, I don't really think that they were that painted. So I would probably go for grey. But if it's like a fancy one, or maybe if you give it some streamlining, I don't know, then I would probably go with maybe Tuscan Red, if you're doing PRR. Well, the 3 going to PRR were used on this corner. The Brunswick Green, maybe. Not sure, you'd be like lining on the line on the front there. Yeah, I'd probably go with the red one, PRR Red. The Seminoles had white lines painted on them, and a few had the roof painted. Yeah, the roof, yes. I thought of Tuscan Red, but I don't think it would look good. Well, you can give it a try. Keep an old version, so you don't have to manually undo a lot of it afterwards. Well, the diameter doesn't quite fit. But while we're on the subject of sounding horns and whistles, I'm a bit suspicious of that, considering it has a thing, a timestamp. Oh, it's a Grammarly ad. I knew I should be suspicious of it. Yeah, I did show it to you in Romanian Railway Standard Road steamer livery. Yeah, it looked really good in that. The black with the red wheels and things. Ah yes, exactly what I want. I mean, that might look quite nice on fields somewhere in Europe, but not here. Ah, now that's good. I know it says floating, but and this one also. Just having this over here. This shed. Yes, not on the Grammarly ad though. Wow, what's that is called? Darlong blog? DWORZ, so ZEC. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. This one. DENLOG_SENO_SAROD. So that's the wrong one. The one that yes, that's the right one. So DENLOG. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I know it's an unorganized pile. They're actually meant to be floating, but maybe the other ones will suffice. There we go. Aww. That looks interesting. I think that might actually look better than the other one because these logs are a bit too long. And these ones also fit better with color-wise, I mean. And this one's again the exact same V2. Ah, that looks interesting. The normals on the back look a little messed up. Plus, it's not that good with texture-wise, but maybe? Maybe if I just have this in the shed. So that it's not too distracting if it's just in there. Ah, yes, that, definitely. Ah, this is an interesting machine. Log Skidder. Oh, that goes all the way out there. Oh. What is this supposed to do? It's got a grabber there. It's got all sorts of wheels. Oh, it's got wheels on the bottom as well. Probably for tracks by the looks of things. Is it just to move logs? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find some real life pictures. Not quite what I'm looking for. Maybe it's to get the bark off? Look! This is the kind of thing. Steam Skidder with logging crew, Texas, 1907. Yeah, this thing, but what does it do? Yeah, it is on railway tracks. Maybe it's just supposed to move the logs around, but it can't pivot, I don't think. Huh, yeah. Let's see, if I look here. Let's have a look at this. Logging operations are limited across the water. Well, limited areas close to the water will be floated for miles to flat ground where animal park will be used. Blah blah blah. Horse and oxen. Wood ties. Skid roads. The process was slow and expensive, and the animals could not negotiate the steep terrain. Is this even the right thing? No, this isn't the right thing. This is just steam donkeys like that. Oh, Lombard steam log hauler. Oh no, that's the locomotive thing with... Okay, I don't know. I can't research this any further now. It's the break to train. Wait, no. It's just the wise old owl. Steam donkey engines, eh? No, it wasn't. Log Skidder. That is an interesting asset, which I do not know how it's used. Now this, on the other hand, log flying fox. Oh, it's to get them down. Look, it's even animated. And even animates in Surveyor. Look, there it goes. The log. Almost like a battering ram. And then yes, put it over there. Ah, now that would be really nice if I were to build an area like this, which I might still do. Let's put it in here. Let's actually put this Skidder in there as well, in the pick list on the left. Douglas fir, maybe. Ooh, that's an interesting thing. What does this load? Oh! Oh, look, this loads. This loads the exact stuff. Oh, that the thing, the sawmill has. That is really useful. Not for here, because here I've already made the design, but maybe this could be useful for the other log loading thing. I think I'm probably gonna have another log loading thing up here somewhere. So let's just place this over here so I don't forget. Oh, the smiley pyramid. Nice. Oh, and this one has... Ah, this one has a lot of other logs as well. Grabby, grabby, grabby. The log choppers and people like that. Yes, yes. Oh, I think this has been updated. And this uses the default logs. Nice. Those are animated people. Sort yard? Maybe. Almost through. That looks a bit too modern, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe if I just have it sort of over here. Or maybe just in there like that, just so it looks a little bit less empty. I think that works. Or we could have the purple one, which says crown on it. Ooh, another animated one. I mean, that might look better than that crane here, but oh, and this one's got. And the only thing with that one is that it's a bit too. The logs are too long. That's the issue with this one. See, you can't really transfer that into that. That doesn't fit, unfortunately. Even though I think the crane looks really good. Yes, I remember those. I just saw those as well. Okay, and these are, I think, the last few ones. Okay, and those were the last few ones. So now, let's move some of these out of the way a bit more. Wow, those old growth logs look illegal. So big. Yeah, I mean, old growth is pretty big. You right? Okay, so I want to have several of these ones kind of placed like this. So because these ones are the ones that look like the ones on the cars. Though the crane might still look a little too large. Redwoods and such. Okay, and then I might replace the crane with something else. Then I want some of the parked log trailers over here. Like they've not been unloaded yet, or something like that. Probably with a bit of a bigger gap, just to fill out the space a little bit better. And this, I think, fits quite nicely just in the corner. Maybe some of these in the center, or I don't know. The color doesn't quite match. I think it looks better over here. Maybe use Hayes, Logger, and Logging Tinker. Are those not locomotives? And that wouldn't fit there. And to be honest, these ones don't fit here either. Maybe these would fit a little bit better back here. They are trains, but they could be placed on invisible tracks. They could, but I don't really want to do that at the moment. And then actually I quite liked a little bit of this just laying over here. Okay, then I'll use some of these empty ones, even though I know they're different length and stuff. Right, a pity though, those assets would fit perfectly to the solar area. Maybe I'll do it in the future, just not now. Not now. Doesn't really look like there's enough. Yeah, I need way more of these ones. If we can load trains here, there has to be plenty of space. well, plenty of logs for this. With plenty of space in between. Yeah, they probably would. Haven't seen Albast through in a while. In chat anyways. Yeah, I think it just needs more of this specific asset. I've actually had the same thought before the stream. I thought, maybe it's too busy. What is that? Yeah, busy. Yeah. That looks like it's a little too... takes a bit too much space here. That looks better. But maybe we can have one there. Yeah, that looks more like... Yeah, although... now these ones don't really fit. Yeah, I'm gonna replace these ones. I like their positioning, but I just think these assets fit better. Maybe two more. If I move these over a bit. Okay. I think that works. Mostly. It's clear that there's logs here, and it looks reasonable that, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so yeah, you can load a train of this length, no problem. I did put this in the pick list, right? Let's just double check. Yes, I did. Good. I don't know if I like this crane here. Feels too large. But if I get rid of it, I need something to replace it. Maybe I can find something else, somewhere else. Okay. Oh, actually, maybe. No, the resolution's too low. Load all. Okay. I see. Okay, that works quite well over here. Now I need... So this bit over here is supposed to be one industry. On one side you've got the lumber unloader. Over here you've got the general goods loader. So let's look for bay. There might be a loading bay asset that I actually want. Okay, that's not gonna work. But I think I used some of these down here somewhere where the tracks go through it over here. Maybe these objects. Or are these just... Oh no, these were just the doors themselves, I see. Although maybe I can grab the platform. And then some sort of factory or something over here. So let's search for factory. Or mill. Let's try mill first. Huh. Achilles milefolium. Whatever it's called. Orange lumber mill. That little drive-through bit turned out really lovely. Still quite chuffed about that. By the way, if you didn't know, a mill is a type of factory that produces one specific thing. So a cotton mill specializes in, well, producing textiles from cotton. Lumber mill, or grain mill, wind mill, mills wheat for flour. That looks nice, but I don't think I want it here. Maybe I can have a little thing over here with it that kind of connects up with the road like that, maybe that could work. Maybe have it like there. I think that adds a nice splash of color over there. I know there's a lot of color already over there, but I think that adds a bit more. The junction. Hi, I appreciate what you are doing. Nice map. Oh, Phineas 100. Hello, welcome. Thank you very much. How are you? So, I'm looking for a building that fits onto the platform here. I mean, no, that's too intense. But a junction. Also, what's the reason for the kink in the track next to the administration building there? What do you mean? What kink in the track? I don't know what you mean. The track's straight. Oh, you mean this right here, that? Oh, well, that's to make this junction here a little bit smoother. Otherwise, the radius here would be much steeper. Okay, let's go through. Sawmill. Actually, that might look quite nice. Maybe if I put some... the windows are in the way. I was thinking maybe I could put some doors on here. That might work quite nicely, but the windows are in the way. I mean, that's a sizable thing. Coal shaft assets, not what I want. It's a modern sawmill. What about this? No, no. Rusty windmill. I think I'll use this somewhere. Maybe... Actually, maybe just up there. Or something like that. Which, by the way, if you didn't know where I clicked over here. See, this is already coming together. Yes. Now this is a little bit too small, but that's the sort of thing that I'm looking for. Ah, that's a bit bigger. What sort of stuff does this have? Well, it really doesn't matter. If I attach an invisible track to this... Actually, wait a minute. Does this just have general goods as well? Oh, it does. So I could maybe just use this asset. Although it does look a little small. I'll put it over to the side, so maybe we can use it later. Plus, it'll slow down the trucks as they're going into the area over there. And now the electrolyzer is a 156. Please do share pictures. Actually, that could work. Well, no, we don't deliver logs here, that's the thing. And it's all somewhat streamlined. Ooh. Oh no, sorry, 153. Yeah, I was thinking 156, that's an impressive wheel layout. Yes, good. Ah, this one looks like the sort of thing that I wanted. I'll have to add some gates to it, but I mean, it is the thing that I wanted, but the gates are a little too low. Unless maybe they don't have to be that tall. 2 leading, 10 powered, 6 trailing. I mean, that could work. I guess they look a little low, but I think that's fine. In which case, this building will probably have to move. Although I don't like that. It's too big. It's too big. I don't like it. But have you heard of these? 620. Oh, are those the Yeah, the Cramptons, maybe. Yes, the Cramptons. Which, I mean, they could go fast, but if you actually want to pull anything worthwhile with them, also the funnel might look a little odd on that picture. That's the spark arrestor, I believe. But in Europe, we label them by number of axles, hence 1, 5, 3. Yeah. Little O Dorset. 1 leading, 5 power, 3 trying. Yes, Sharadish? Don't know who that is. Yeah, that failed. It did. Oh, there are more assets. Maybe some of these could work here. I mean, if I can't find a suitable building, I could just use the platform and leave it at that. Well, that one might work quite nicely over here, or something. That one could work if I add the things manually. Just put that there. Yes, there's still space back here, especially if I move this a bit closer to the tracks on that side. Like that. Oh, look, there are already gates over here. That's great. So, I'll just continue looking. We're almost at the end anyway. I've heard about that. Applying a kit, base gray, eh? I don't know. Ah, that's a nice turntable. Is that standard gauge or is it narrow gauge? One moment. No, that looks to me as though it's... hold on, I'll check. Nope, that is in fact standard. Nice. I didn't know about that one. But it is called turntable, so I should be able to easily find it again in the future. 6 months later. Where is that turntable? I thought it was easy to find. Why didn't I put it in a pick list? Why? Oh hey, there's this, a windmill ruin, quite close to where I live. That's nice. Okay, that's the list through. Now let's look for, I don't know, gate, maybe? Maybe door would be better. Me, the lovely asset. Additionally, weight on the driving wheels is one of the mods of the American version of the electrolyzer. Oh, how was that? What was modified to have that as an effect? Was it just the distribution of the water tanks, or where the axles are? No way. There's one a few miles from where I live as well. What a surprise. Okay, these gates aren't what I'm looking for. Metal gate. No. Maybe door is a bit of a better thing to look for in this case. No, just weights on the inner side of the frame. Oh, I see. I mean, that makes more sense. It's easier to do than what I was thinking. Oh, hold on. Frigate. Bum 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 bum. so yes. On either side of the air pump and electro turbine. Nice. They applied a little model railroaders trick there. Almost gone through. I think, yes. I think I'll probably have to get the... look for door or something like that. Which are also on the inner side of the frame. Hence why they are not visible on the model in SM. Scrap mechanic. I see. That explains it. Okay, let's look for door. Should be a smaller list, hopefully. I mean, we've already got some doors that might work. I mean, that's a wooden door. No. Also, I need to put these on temp locked. Part of the streamlining, like the relocation of the cutoff to on the inner side too. I see. Actually, if I have this here, these doors, now if these have got steps. So if I put these kind of there, and then increase the height of it to about there, then look, that indicates that there's actually a platform or something on the inside of that height, which is almost on the height of that. Actually, that might be better if I move this down slightly as well. Sort of that height, just so that matches. Even if you don't consciously notice it, if it does add something to it. He is the monarch of the sea, the ruler of the Queen's Navy, and he sails the oceans blue, and his all the ships a beauty. Once quite a sober man, but now he's attentive to his duty. What? Once quite a sober man, but now he's not attentive to his duty. Oh right, that makes sense. Oh, I love that. Such a small thing. I love that. Alongside the US auto-coupler, spell Leslie A200 air horn and a transformer to allow efficient operation on the northeast corridor. Nice. Yes, it sounds very nice. Basically. I think these ones are the ones that I want. Ish. No, those ones. Those ones fit a bit better. Fit a bit better? Yes, fit a bit better. FIDD. Fid. Fid a bit. Fid a bit better. Okay, that's 312.2. 312.2. Maybe I should line these up with boxcars. Oh. There it is. Alright, that's on the temp lock layer. Let's quickly unlock the temp lock layer. After all, it is only temporarily locked. Don't you know? And I think these ones... What if I use smaller ones here? There's 53-foot ones. 50-foot. Let's see, well, maybe some 40-foot ones. Yeah, with 40-foot ones I can comfortably fit 3 on here. So, in that case, let's lock the temp lock layer again Let's move the doors to where they would line up. Fit a bit better, UK. I mean, imagine hearing an A200 from a distance and get ready, expecting a GG1, but then an electrolyzer around the corner blaring it. Everyone, yes. The thing is, you caught something rarer, as only 3 electrolyzers went to the PRR. Will the other side of the building also see the addition of garage doors, Paradise? No. Toward the road? No. No, because we've got them back here that come with the building. See? Okay. So, yeah, I'm over here. Let's just do this now as well. Because this is where I want the general goods to be unloaded. So I might as well just put the platform in now. Just so I don't forget later. And do the boxcars fit? Yeah, that fits nicely. That isn't straight. But other than that, that fits nicely as well. Okay, and here, since this is a just a platform without a building here, it really does need a ramp. Something like that. We've got that little gap in there, but if I separate these, then that should pretty much fix itself. But now it's flickering slightly. Hold on. Like that. Okay. So we've got a ramp to get up and down here. I'll probably double the width of this actually, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, now join the... That's not what I wanted. Okay, straighten that. Get height from this. Let's arrange this to be symmetrical. Then let's arrange that to be symmetrical as well. Split this. Put that back to there. Although that looks like it's significantly higher than the other one was. Why is that the case? No, not that height. Get this height again. And set it again. Strange. That's better. Just sort of like that. Yes. And the 800 is not a single, it's a triple, like this. You can actually hear the reverberation, I think, in that video. Not the echo, I mean. What's it called? When the sound reflects, comes back. Not echo, the other one. Is it reverberation? No. You get what I mean. Mars light, yes, obligatory Mars light, of course. Yay, Georgie, Wales. Joery. Reverb. It is a reverb. Reverberation. Yes. Okay, so that looks reasonable. Not finished, mind you, but it looks reasonable. And we don't need this thing at the moment. So for this, I quite like having that there, actually. Gogerich wern droboch willantisich silly gogogoch. Spelling inaccurate. Thing is, I don't think I can pull it off very well in Scrap Mechanic. You mean with the paint or the Mars light? Or both, who knows? Okay, let's move this over here. And by the way, were Mars lights on both ends? I don't know, but I doubt it. Because I think in the US, engines mostly ran forward. I don't know, you'd have to double check. But I can't remember seeing a locomotive or a picture of a locomotive with a Mars light in the back. But I don't know. You should double check. Yes, Mars light. This looks significantly smaller than I thought. Maybe you don't need this large area back here. Although maybe we can put another factory building over here that will nicely fill this L area and making it look a little bit more like it's actually needs this. No, that's the one with the fish in it. Yes, this time it's actually fish. Ah, this might look quite nice. It's got all these loading things for trucks that I don't particularly like. Although maybe. Well, no, it's on all sides. That doesn't work. That's a bit too big. That's nice, but it's got a weird offset. Yeah, ish, of course. Maybe a few of these ones next to each other. What's rotation? 46.3. Okay, let's move these into each other. Yeah, that looks good enough. And then if I make sure that that you can recognize that these are all part of the same industry, I think that fits a bit better. Although I'll look through some of these ones up here still. No, that looks nice. I like that one. Maybe we can have it like that instead. So that it's like being built onto it as an extension or something like that. I think that looks quite good. Although this building does look a little in the way, doesn't it? What if I move this one over like that? Well, then it'd block this exit here. What if I turned it this way? No, then it'd block that. I think it really does have to go like that. You know, I think I'll just put a light on a spinning bearing and see how it looks. Or just two smaller ones that spin continuously. I don't know enough about the mechanics of that game, pun intended, to be able to give input on that. Maybe add a street light inside one of those two buildings so that only the light clips through? What do you mean? Oh, you mean as a... Oh, right, I see. So the pole's hidden. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. I've not done the lighting pass yet. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, no! The lighting pass. How could we forget about the lighting pass? That'll add another 3 years onto the route. Okay, I think that's enough warehouses. I think we've pretty much got the warehouses. That looks nice. I think that's a bit too big though, isn't it? Actually, no, it isn't. Actually, that looks better. Hold on, I might use that combo of those two somewhere else. Because that looks a lot nicer. Although that does... Well, it's only one there. I don't know. I think that fits a lot better with this building. Then maybe we can have... I don't know, maybe we can have some other warehouse industry thing over here with these two kind of put right into each other like that over here. Okay. Okay. Yes, I quite like how that looks now. Let's do a little bit of painting. Go on, get your colors out. Let's increase that to about half. Another thing, does it matter if I place a Mars light above or below the headlights? I have no idea. I don't know enough about them. I think the Mars light is usually... I think it's usually... I don't know, hold on. I think it's usually above. Because, for example, here with a FEF3, the 844, you can see it had the Mars light over the regular light in front. Although, on this picture here of the model, actually no, it's still above it. The Mars light is still above it. Ah, actually look. VGR, look, on this model of it, it does have a Mars light on the back, on the model. So maybe they did have Mars lights on both sides. Interesting. I don't usually play with that many locomotives or use that many locomotives that have Mars lights. I think it's usually below. I think it's usually above, but I'm not sure. Colors out. Oh yeah, I think both work. Okay, I'll add on both ends. That's probably the best idea in that case. Or rather, the better idea. Who knows if it's actually the best idea? Actually, this is all bricked up on this side, so I guess I don't even need the dirt coming back this way. Although I do need it coming over here a little bit more, considering that that's where the platform continues. Actually, I might just add a little ramp over here. Just in case you want to ramp things up. Yeah, that's plenty of space for a vehicle to come in there. If indeed they have to, which they probably don't. That wasn't lined up perfectly. That's probably good enough. Just imagine what this place would look like with shadows on. Ooh. And then over here, I think I'm going to use the same textures as over there, just with a little bit more of this lighter texture mixed in. They've got Mars lights. Forward, backward, inward, outward. On the bottom and on the top. Never any difference. Both can very viably work. Ooh, shutters, ooh. Go, go. What do you mean go, go? Go, go, go again? And here I just want a little area. Which, by the way, I still don't know how this is actually being unloaded. I probably have to add a platform or something. Or maybe a crane again. I don't know. It's a bit too much. Now you're just sounding like Bam Bam, only not constantly saying Bam Bam. Which means, I realize that means that you're not sounding like Bam Bam, because Bam Bam is constantly saying Bam Bam, but you know what I mean. Similar thing, different words. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you see it too. Okay. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, There'd probably also be a connection up here. Just not that difficult to do. Unless the tracks vanish. Oh, I have a feeling that these aren't... Yeah, they aren't fixed height. Oh, and I can't change that one because the train's standing on it. Oh, right, the... temp locked. And tell you what, just get rid of it. Maybe this does need to be increased a little bit. That's a bit too much. That's better. And then I'll just probably use this texture to just paint over it a little bit. Like that. And then I'll maybe use the check rails over here as well. I don't know if I will. I might. I'll see what it looks like. Because the rocks might just get in, the dirt will probably just get into the check rails as well. Yeah, that... although maybe. I don't know. No, this probably wouldn't do anything. If anything, it might just wedge it in there. Which, yes, I'm aware means that we don't really need the track going behind, the road going behind there. Which means that I'm probably just going to get rid of it. And then turn this little shed around to face this way. Yes, I think that's better. That looks much better. More efficient, more realistic. Would you like to see gory IRL? Yes. Locomotive from the NWNGR. Huh, I never knew that. Never knew what that stood for. North Wales Narrow Gauge Railways. Of course. And that's probably the... yes. Actually, I'm not even sure if the Real Life Gory is still around. Like the 1-to-1 skill one. Oh, scrapped, 1931. Oh well. It still exists in people's minds and records and trains. Okay, so... Next, I think I need a little bit more stuff over here. I like the shed. The location... I mean, the location might be better over here if I turn it 90 degrees. Well, technically, if I turn it 270 degrees like that. That looks better. And then maybe we can get one of these sheds over here as well. Like that one. I think that one would fit nicely. Like it heaps, Gory is absolutely brilliant, and I will never forget Clam 1952's original one. That's... oh, that's a lot of... lot of stuff. Although it's not quite clipping, I think. No, it's not. Okay, good. That's too much. I need something a little bit lower. That's not lower, that's... no. Maybe I can have this sitting outside and this stuff sitting inside. Ah, look here. These ones are ones that are better suited for being in there. Actually, this would probably look better over on this side, like that. I'll get a few of these ones. Maybe 4 stack ones. Plus, Fistiniog's Hanslet. Lilla is still around RL. Yes, I do want to see that sometime. Yeah, did a sample 2 light Mars. Let me pick. Sure. I'll put some over here as well. Just in there, just so you can see that there's actually some stuff in there. I think we need one more. Maybe like there. Actually, maybe one that's one less tall might look quite nice. Ah, yes, that's what it needed. Look. Ah, pictures. Nice. Although I think it might look better if the lights, if the Mars light would be on top of the normal ones. I think that might look better. But it looks good, I find. We found hiding spot back there, and those texts on the far right. Yes, you're right. Amazing, Charles. Hold on, I'll have a look. It's pretty much 2 lights on a pipe that rotates. I'll try it. Maybe. Actually, is there a... Hold on. Hold on. I'll need to quickly look for something. One moment. That's not... one moment. How much stuff is there? Ooh, there's a lot of stuff. Hold on. Of course there's a lot of stuff. This is Trainz. Well... scenery. Ah, that's okay. Okay, that's not the thing I want, but I'll download that anyway. One moment. I'm looking for something that might fit nicely back here. I don't know if there's a thing like that in here. Hmm. $20 gigabytes later. Okay, that's not the thing that I want, but I'll download it anyway. 20 gigabytes later. Yes. Oh! Ah! I found it! I found the thing that I wanted. Yes, okay. It's called Checkers. So... there you go! Look! They're playing a secret game of checkers on the job. And then we need a... then we need like a referee or something. Hold on. Not a worker's cottage, just an actual worker. Look, and he's keeping an eye on everybody so that nobody cheats. Because it's so easy to cheat on that game. What would the one with the arms out be? Yeah, the one with the arms out is nicer. Oh, and then, hold on. Look, and then we need a lookout over here. Look, he's just waiting, just kind of leaning on the wall. Ish, hold on. No, not fish again. Yeah, look, he's just kind of leaning on the wall. Actually, you know what, I'll name him Lookout. Just to give people a little bit more of a hint. So if you're on the map, you can see Lookout. What's that? See, oh, there's a guy there. Look out for what? And if you look around here, you can see, like here, the secret game of checkers. It's been a while since I've added an Easter egg like that. Yes, I love it so much. Will you also put the animated log people there as well? With source access? No. There's no need to do anything like that. That is such a brilliant Easter egg. Eggs. No. Which it's in hindsight, it's a reference to Souffle Girl, because of course Clara was Souffle Girl and she was in a Dalek making souffles in her mind, and the Dalek started talking about eggs, which Rory thought it wanted, the little spheres, and actually was saying exterminate, so that's the little link. So anyway, I need to get a thumbnail now. Yes, I meant somewhere around the area, not the lock people. I don't know, maybe. Alright, gotcha. I think something like that might look quite nice. Looks a bit busier. Although the contrast isn't the highest. Hold on. If I had shadows on, that wouldn't be such an issue. Maybe that. I think that's a good one. Nice. Maybe take one by the grey building too with a platform? No, that's not. That looks too basic. What's it like at night? Oh. Well, it is night. So you already know. Oh, right, I see what you mean. let's go around there. Yeah, see, some of the lights do come on. Most of them don't. But I like that the switches are lit. Anyway. I need to now place some trees just to try to prevent a crash or freeze, I mean. Let's save. I'll go into the ready screen. This better? Let's have a look. Yes, I much prefer that. I much prefer it being on top. But maybe that's just my thing. But that, yeah, I prefer that version. It's good, VGR. I'd get rid of the lower light and right headlights, though. Well, if it's the Steam loco, yeah, maybe. Looks a bit European. Yeah, in the UK, that's true. Yeah, I mean, in the USA. In the USA, keeping them as ditch lights. Ditch lights. Although well, I suppose if it's an electric locomotive, maybe. Anyway, so, thank you all very much for watching. Tomorrow, a new episode of Star Trek Pathos will be airing, will be live streamed. It is going to be episode 10. And I'm not decided on the title yet, so you'll have to come by tomorrow to see that. So, yes, also shoutouts. Kango Fango streams on Sunday. And, yes. Under that, I'll be adding those to the rear too. See you tomorrow. Yes, see you tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by, VGR. And Mr. Snipes, you too, everybody else as well. So, bye-bye. Good night. Bye. Thank you. Although now that I'm shouting you out on Sundays, and I am streaming on Sundays with multiplayer with you most of the time, it's kind of like I'm shouting myself out as well. Bye bye.